Here's a quick demo of the Cycle for Life Charlotte app, your personal guide to the Cycle for Life. You install the app through your favorite app store. Just search on Cycle for Life Charlotte with spaces and go through the usual install process. When you open the app, you'll see the home screen pictured here with a list of functions in the general order you'd want to use them. For example, if you haven't already registered, the Register to Ride button will take you to the registration page. The View Calendar button brings up a calendar page to remind you of what happens when and where. Because it's a Google Calendar, you can copy any of the entries to your own calendar, see a map, and so forth. The Get Directions button will give you driving directions to the start of the ride at clutch, and then, when there, gives you a map showing your location and the points of interest related to the event, such as parking, registration, and the starting point for the ride. Not everyone hears the announcements at the start of the ride, so the pre-ride announcements page lists those same announcements right here within the app. Please take a moment to read these, especially number 10 if you're riding the 50-mile route. The View Routes button takes you to the routes page. On the left, you can see the shape and color of the route arrows. If you tap on any of the route names, you'll bring up a map of that route that shows your location and the location of the rest stops. You can zoom in to see whether you're on or off course and how far away the next rest stop is. If you tap on any of the rest stop markers, you'll get detailed information about that stop, including its mile marker and the distance to the next stop. But there's much more. If you expand the section, you'll see 3 additional icons that offer some great functions. The first icon opens the cue sheet for the route, and you can zoom in to see the details. The second icon opens the Ride with GPS app to the route and offers all the premium features of Ride with GPS, including turn-by-turn directions if you want them. You can also swipe up from the bottom and see additional information, such as the route's elevation profile. The third icon opens the Epic Ride Weather app, and this gives you the weather for the route for the time you'll be riding the route. The route's starting date and time will be filled in at the top. Choose your overall average speed and tap Weather for the route, and you'll see the temperature, chance of precipitation, wind speed, and a cool wind map that shows the wind strength and direction on the route. To get the added function from Ride with GPS and Epic Ride Weather, you'll need to install and configure those apps. There's a related apps page that steps you through that, and I'll create a separate video for those details. Back on the home screen, the Request Help button lets you call or text the director with a touch of a button. More importantly, though, you can report your location. When you do this, you'll be prompted for a few additional details, such as what you see here, and a text message will be composed. The director will forward your request to a support driver who will send you a glimpse notice showing his or her location, speed, and estimated time of arrival, almost as if you were requesting an Uber. You do not need to have the Glimpse app installed, but it works a little more smoothly if you do. If you want to send your location to someone other than the director, just tap the slider switch, tap the blue person icon to open your contacts, select a contact. If the selected contact has multiple phone numbers, just tap on the number shown so that you can select another. After the ride, please complete the post-ride survey. And of course, the icons at the very bottom of the home screen will take you to the CF Charlotte's Facebook and Instagram pages. Also, notice the 3 white dots in the upper right corner. If you tap that, you'll open the side menu, and this gives you additional functions. While the app does not store any personal data externally, the personal data page shows exactly what is stored locally and gives you the option to remove it. Of course, uninstalling the app would remove that data too. The side menu also has options to view this video. So, I hope you see just how useful the Cycle for Life Charlotte app can be. Please install the app prior to the ride so you'll have your personal guide ready when you need it. Thanks.